Liz Truss has discussed her new book, 10 Years to Save the West, and how she might make a political comeback. Liz Truss has hinted that she wants to make a comeback on the front line of British politics after detailing the challenges to save the West in her new book. The former Prime Minister's stint in Downing Street only lasted 49 days and ended in humiliating fashion after the collapse of her so-called mini-budget, but Ms Truss has made it clear that her hunger to bring the change needed in Britain is still there. Speaking in an exclusive interview with the Daily Express, Ms Truss joked that the one thing she might change from her past was running for Tory leader after Boris Johnson was ousted. But she added that the biggest mistake in reality was the ousting of Boris Johnson by her fellow Tory MPs in the first place. In the book she noted how her husband Hugh had been wary of her entering the leadership contest and how her agent in Norfolk South had quipped that she should run but it might be better to come second. Ms Truss told the Express, "This is what my husband said to me. The parliamentary party have shown themselves to be pretty regicidal and it was a mistake getting rid of Boris. When I just think if somebody gets elected by the voters as Prime Minister, you could have a pretty damn good reason for doing it and we're still suffering from that." Asked about her own future, Ms Truss was clear she is up for returning to office but not necessarily as Prime Minister. "I'm still an MP, I'm still here, I want to be part of this debate. I will play whatever role I am needed to play." In the book, she makes clear that her aim was not to become Prime Minister but to bring the economic changes she believes Britain needs to thrive and believed that could only be achieved by reaching the top. She added, "When I ran to be leader, it wasn't because I had a burning desire to be Prime Minister, it was because what I really care about is getting stuff done, and changing Britain and making Britain the successful, dynamic, patriotic country I know that we are. That's what I care about. So, the reason I've written this book is, of course, to be part of the political debate in Britain about where the Conservative Party's philosophy goes, a very clear view of where it should go, but also to you as a warning to other Conservatives around the world. This is what's happened." In her new book, Ms Truss has details how the West is on the brink of being seriously undermined because it is being undermined within with leftist, woke ideology embedded in unaccountable institutions. She explains how an establishment that has moved to the left in the last 40 years is blocking success in Britain, with the book going through her experiences and battles with the civil service which recruits left-wing activists, self-appointing judiciary, left-wing media, the unaccountable and unsackable economic establishment including the Governor of the Bank of England, and the way her own party's MPs are dominated by Conservatives in name only. She knows